Yo, guys, welcome to the PPB podcast, episode number. I'm not sure. Gabe's not sure, but we're recording another episode. Sorry for the hiatus, but winter break was super busy. Not as much of a break as people think, and I think Gabe and I have kind of agreed that we're like the supreme of podcasts.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure when we're gonna drop. It's gonna be for a limited time only, but when we're out, get your hands on us ASAP.
Honestly, like we are an elite podcast and we haven't really made a dent into the community yet, but we truly are probably the two funniest people in the world
Easily.
and should be taken with some like seriousness. Like
Grains of salt. Give us many grains of salt. we should be.
Salt is a
We should be.
salt is a currency somewhere, and we are kings. I don't even think I'm being cocky. I just think I'm being like normal. I'm spitting facts, right?
No, we're
Like these aren't hot takes, right?
no. We have one episode
Lukewarm.
currently up, and we are the kings of podcasts. Step aside, Ben Shapiro, Joe Rogan, and part of my take. We run this shit now.
Spitting chiclets. We could just go on with Tiny Meat Gang.
Okay, let's just get into this. So we're recording this Sunday night, right
minutes after this AFC championship game between the Patriots and the Chiefs. Minutes after this game, and I am still riled up. I am an anti-Patriots fan. Any team but the Patriots, honestly, when I'm watching football, absolutely hate them.
Yeah. I don't like the Patriots, and it was really tough for me when I had to bet on them because there was no way they were ever going to lose this game. You think that they were going to let Kermit the Frog tear up that defense? Never going to happen.
You gotta give some respect to the kid, right? He's good.
Dude,
His first year as a starting quarterback, and he threw for I think over 50 touchdowns.
yeah, I saw an article today that says he might be getting a contract extension and
Of about like
$200 million.
$200 million. That's a little. That's overpaid. First of all,
This is basically his rookie year, and you're extending his contract. That's
okay, but they have until 2020 to make the decision. So
I don't know. I
mean,
I get wanting to treat keep him happy, but it's a little extra.
they're super liking him on Tinder right now, and come on, you don't really know a lot.
That's
from Tinder,
thirsty.
so
That's thirsty.
they're thirsty. They're thirsty to sign anyone because Alex Smith. Oh, what a great guy. So
You know who also had a really good rookie season? RG3. You know what happened to him?
Where is he now?
I think his leg died.
Rip.
Yeah.
Rip RG3's career. You know who also had a good rookie season?
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel.
No, he didn't.
Where is he now? The CFL.
CFL. Go Alouettes.
Didn't he get traded too?
I haven't seen that, but hopefully.
I think he got traded when he was in the CFL.
I don't know that anything we've ever said on this podcast has been wrong, so I'm going to say that you're right.
Yeah, I'm always right.
What do you
But,
think of that New Orleans game?
New Orleans game, okay. Those two teams, I don't really care. I would have been happy with anyone, but I would have been more happy with the Saints because I like Drew Brees because he is honestly, truly one of the best quarterbacks in the game. I don't like how he's not considered as one of the greatest of all time. I don't think he is the greatest of all time, but you disrespect him when you don't put him in the talk for the greatest of all time. He's what is he, the current yards leader in the NFL?
I think he has most yards in a single season
most-
and total
most
yards
pa-
altogether
I think,
as well.
Yeah, most passing yards in the NFL. That's a
No, it's crazy. And he's definitely incredibly talented. Not to mention, I also would have loved to see Taysom Hill run in a touchdown, catch a touchdown, and also tackle someone for a safety in a Super Bowl. That would be the greatest thing ever.
Taysom Hill can do everything but throw the ball as a backup as a third string
No,
quarterback.
bro, my man has an arm. Did you see the game last week? He threw a touchdown pass, but it got called back.
I don't know. The
He's
few
got
times I've
he's
seen
tight.
him throw.
He's got a tight spiral.
He's like the Jabril Peppers of offense. That took way too long.
You're good. You're good. I mean, we run the podcast game, and previous to this, people haven't been into stutters on podcasts. But
Podcasts.
yeah, see, I can't speak. You stutter. I think
I'm still riled up.
Yeah, we're running.
Still riled up.
We're running this game. All right. When'd you get back?
Oh.
Yeah, you go.
No. What? I don't know. I texted you this, but did you ever get a chance to see the pass interference?
So I never watched the clip. I was out with my parents eating barbecue ribs.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cute. They wanted to take me out for dinner before they dropped me off at school.
Right.
Tell me what you think about it.
Okay, so right, I think they're in the red zone, or like right outside the red zone. The Saints are driving with like minutes left, 3 minutes left in the fourth, and they're tied. Or no, they're not tied. They're up by 3, and oh my gosh, Drew Brees throws a dot.
Tight.
Throws a dot to his
tight spiral.
It's a tight spiral right to his receiver, and like this podcasts are not very visual at all, but just imagine, if he was wide open, that's just a nice catch in stride along the sideline, right inside the 10-yard line. He's going to catch the ball and he's going to run into the end zone. But now let's say the ball is about 3 feet away from him. He's looking at the ball to catch it before the ball, and it's a playable ball. If there was no defender there, he's going to catch it. The defender comes in without even looking at the ball and just levels the Saints receiver. Levels him. And there is no call. Sean Payton is infuriated, throwing things. His man is looking at the ball thinking, hey, this ball is going to come right into my hands. And I think it was a safety, the safety after the game was like, I know I fouled him, but I just wanted to prevent the touchdown.
Yeah.
The NFL Rules Association, I don't know what their actual name is. They're like, yeah, that ref missed a call. That's a blatant pass interference. Everyone knew it was a pass interference except for that sideline ref. He's losing his job.
I have a question for you about that. What's your opinion on like the refs organization tweeting out right after, basically, hey, yeah, our dude was wrong? Because that seems a little shitty to me. That's
the shittiest thing in the entire world. I think it's stupid how you can't challenge a penalty. Right?
That makes sense.
It's a play of a game. Like these refs walk around with this like the biggest big dick energy because they know whatever they say goes, but that's bullshit because refs can be wrong, and if a ref is wrong, it shouldn't have that big of an outcome of a game.
I just think personally, like, there should be like people in the ear saying, not necessarily they have the power to completely change the call, but giving the refs the ability to relook at a penalty. Because when everything's happening like live in front of you and everything's going on, it's very easy to miss those kinds of calls, I feel like. Do you remember like years ago in baseball that pitcher was throwing a perfect game and then in the 9th inning with 2 outs, they ground out, but the calls like safe and the guy yeah, I feel like when you're in like the heat of the moment, it's so easy to miss shit like that. And I don't know. It just seems like you should be able to review it.
Right? Like okay, so the ump says he's safe, but he's actually out. But like, if it actually happens, it's not what the ref says. The ref is supposed to his job is to witness what's happening and then make the call of what happened. But if he makes the wrong call, that shouldn't stand.
Yeah.
The right call should be made. So, okay, a ref misses this pass interference, but just because he missed it doesn't mean like, oh, get over it. Like, it fucking happened. I'm so pissed about this because I really wanted Drew Brees to go out on top. I think the Saints would have beaten either the Chiefs or the Patriots. I like Drew Brees. He's a stand-up guy. Great dad, by the way. Great fucking dad. He's got a nice jawline.
That picture of him after the Super Bowl when he kissed his son is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, you know who's going to make out with their son after they win the Super Bowl?
Oh, no.
Tom Brady. That dude's going to give everybody in his family a kiss on the fucking lips.
It was really cute because after the game, the reporter asked him a question about what it felt to like be an underdog this time and win the game, and then he gave a shout out to his wife, and then never answered the question like an asshole. So
you know what he said? You know what he said this week when he walked into the Patriots establishment?
I'm a bad.
He referred to himself as the baddest motherfucker. This guy kisses his son on the lips.
It's a bad motherfucking move right there.
Why
he doesn't care about the laws.
Have you seen the video when he's on the massage table and he's like, "Hey son, come here," and like there's a still frame picture of her.
He's 100% weird. But
He's a great quarterback. He's a great quarterback. You can't take that away from him. He's a great quarterback, but he kisses his son on the lips, and that's the only thing I have against him.
yo,
That's the only thing
Tony Romo ruins the game.
His calls suck.
I literally know
calls
exactly what's about to happen right before it happens, and it's just not fun anymore. Like, he's like, okay, they're better give it to Gronk on the left side. It's like, well, shit, Tony, I don't want to know that. I want to watch the game.
Tony should be like, what are they going to do? That would be fun, right?
But also, during the replays, when he goes, Jim, I don't know about that. It's like one of my favorite things of all time. And it's just a good time. All right, we're finishing up on football. Any last thoughts?
I don't know. I'm pissed.
Wait, Patriots versus Rams. Who's winning?
My biased opinion, the Rams. My unbiased opinion, probably the Patriots, right?
Yeah, the Patriots are going to fucking win. Let me tell you how the next 10 years are going to go down.
The Rams didn't look so good. Okay, if Tom Brady wins this game, he has to retire.
No, but this is what's going to happen when he retires. He's going to retire. Bill Belichick is going to coach another year. They're going to draft the kid from Duke who's really good, and everybody just says plays very similar to Tom Brady. Then Josh McDaniels is going to take over for Bill Belichick, and we're going to have to go through this for like another 10 years. So just, get ready for that.
I'm just waiting for the Browns to blow up. That's my last comment. The Browns will blow up. I'm telling you, next year, Baker's taking them to the playoffs.
Baker's bad man.
You heard it. You heard it here first. Okay, but moving on now. As you mentioned before, you just got back to school.
Yeah, I got
back. Your winter break is over.
I got back 2 hours ago.
I've been at school for a week. Yeah, I've been at school for a week. Really, winter break, overrated.
Really?
I'm thinking overrated.
Hot
take. I think it's overrated. Honestly, if you don't have like a strong core when you're home, like it's overrated.
That's fair.
Right? Like, did I just expose myself as saying I have no friends at home? A little bit.
Shout out Kyle, my new Fortnite bro.
Shout out to Kyle, my brother in arms. But honestly, like, you know what? If you don't have a good core or if you don't have a job, both two things I don't have, like at home.
Do you go travel? Did you go anywhere? Did you travel at all?
I went to my grandparents' house like 2 hours away, but that's about it.
That's north. Why would you go further north?
I don't know, man.
I went 3 hours north from Maryland to New Jersey today, and I fucking freeze my balls off. It is so cold. And the wind is crazy here. You don't even know. Like 50 miles.
We just got pounded with 3 feet of snow over here in Burlington, Vermont. So I think I understand, and I have to walk to eat. So it's not fun. Winter break in Maine. It wasn't really winter either. I don't think we got that much snow. It wasn't really that cold.
We got snow towards the end of it. Anyway, so my winter break, I was in Maryland most of the time. And like the first couple of days, it was super fun because the UMD was still like in session or whatever. So squad went out there. Shout out Danny Ingber poking Joey Schroyer in the eye. Joey had to wear clout goggles the entire night. It was the funniest thing
ever. Is that why he was wearing the clout goggles?
Yeah, that's why he was wearing the clout goggles.
I thought he was wearing them ironically, but he was wearing them like protection.
Yeah, Danny poked him in the eye, and Joey's eye was just bloodshot red and tearing up the entire night. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. So funny.
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah, shout out Becca Clayman also. Let's see.
So enough of these shout-outs. These are tough.
Yeah.
These are tough shout-outs.
My sleep schedule got so fucked while I was there because I would so my plan going into winter break was just like basically to DoorDash and make some money and work out. And I did that for like the first like 2 weeks, but then like what turned into waking up at 10 started turning into waking up at 11. And then there was a point. There was a point in winter break where I was waking up at 2 p.m. So like I'd wake up and then I'd make breakfast, and by the time I was done with all that, it'd be like 4 o'clock. I'd be like, well, I'm having dinner in 2 hours, so like I'm not gonna do any of the things I planned. And then I'd go out at like 12 and just hang around, and it just became super not efficient, and I didn't feel like I was getting anything done. Which is why I think the timing of my break was so great, just because I was like, yeah, okay, I haven't done anything these last 2 weeks. I should probably go and do something more efficient, like play video games in my room at school.
My winter break. That first of all, that sounds like. I mean, you went home with a structure, right? I mean, like it's not your fault that it fell apart. You're 19 years old. What do you expect?
No, I definitely went with a plan, and
Yeah,
I made some
you had a
DoorDash
plan.
money. My rating is awful, by the way, right now.
Can you explain to me why your rating is awful,
I think.
please?
Okay, so I didn't do it too much, just because my schedule got a little.
Did you eat some of the food on the way?
No, I didn't do that. Oh, okay.
It's
My,
so
my
funny.
my rating went up a little bit. So for the last week, it's been a 3.33.
That is god awful.
Yeah, it's
That
really.
is so bad.
I've only done.
I hand out 5 stars like it's my job.
Yeah, I've only
Right,
done
like-
23 deliveries, and I don't think everybody rates you. So I think what ended up occurring was someone was just like, "Oh, he was late. Fuck this guy," and gave me a 1 star, and then it just completely shanked me.
Or maybe the DoorDash, and I don't know, I never use DoorDash, but like I imagine people who use DoorDash, they just kind of like give the ratings based off of like the driver looks.
That could be it. I think they also give it based on the food quality, which I don't really control.
Oh, so you're getting
Are you one of those guys that tip based on like how, if the food was bad, would you tip less? Honestly.
No. I don't tip in general, so no. I tip 20% unless the waiter treat me right. I'm tipping 21.
20
But
21?
21,
No.
but it's
20's good. I generally
20
just give however much cash is in my wallet.
I don't keep cash in my wallet, but
Me neither.
but like no, but I don't know. I don't really tip that much. I always tip with Uber. $1 though, because it gives you the option for $1.
Yeah.
So I'm always doing $1.
I throw in
My
$1 or $2
Uber-
consistently, never more.
My Uber passenger rating, I think, was was 5 stars for a while because I don't you know this. I consider myself the king of small talk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I consider myself the king of small talk. I can small talk with anyone, in my opinion, if I really want to. So, my Uber rating right now is a 4.5. My passenger rating, which is so shitty.
Yeah,
right?
I'm a
Like,
5.
Yeah, right. To be a 4.5, like that means someone had to rate me less than a 5.
That's
and, like,
rough. I
I don't know why.
I was in a pool the other day, picking up my keys when they fell out of my pocket. The morning my mom needed my car. It was a very big situation, not good. And some guy was sitting next to me in my pool because, I'm poor and I didn't want to pay for a regular Uber, accused me of stealing his glove. And I had to literally say to him, like, "Sir, I have no incentive on stealing one of your gloves." And he's just like, "No, like, I know you stole my glove." I was like, "There's no reason for me to steal one of your gloves. I would need two." And he just like ignored me the rest of the ride and then stood up and then the glove fell off of his lap. And I was like, yeah, screw off.
Did he apologize?
No,
Did he apologize?
no, he was,
Fuck that guy.
yeah.
Fuck that guy. That guy sucks. Also, there's a lunar eclipse outside. I just got a text. There's a lunar eclipse. This is the night, 10:56. There's a lunar eclipse. Can you see it?
Nah, it's not even a little bit.
No, but like tonight, I don't. There's supposed to.
They're
be a lunar
common. They're
eclipse tonight.
common. I think I got my teeth out during the solar eclipse, like the one where Donald Trump stared straight at it.
That picture of him just going. "Ooh."
That's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
the one glove thing. That's so funny. I can picture what this guy looks like. Like, can you? Okay. Tell me. Okay. White.
Yeah.
First of all, he's white. Of course he's.
I mean,
white.
I don't see color, but yeah.
No, he's white. Okay. Was he balding?
Definitely had a receding hairline.
Yeah. Well, let me say 35 to 45 range.
Eh,
Older.
younger.
Yeah. Oh, 25 to 35?
I'd say 21 to 26.
Oh, fuck that guy. What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Did he have glasses?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I know exactly what he looks like. I don't need to go any further.
Yeah.
We just played Guess Who on the What? Okay. I don't want to talk about this
Yeah.
anymore.
Let's move on. Let's
Okay.
move on. So the next thing is we're gonna have a little bit of political talk. So we've been away for a while, and Gabe, do you know what's going on right now?
That's a good question.
No, like the big
Um,
thing, the big thing.
Oh, yeah, the big thing, the government shutdown.
Yeah, it's huge. Do you know why they're having it?
I recently found out that it wasn't all of the government.
Yeah, it's not. It's only
It was just
it's
no. It was just like the unimportant parts, like TSA and everything like that.
I
We don't need those guys.
one of my friends was going through TSA and he's like, "Hey, do I have to take my laptop out of my bag?" They're like, "I'm not getting paid for this." And then
Yeah, they're honestly like, I don't know.
it's not a good time. I was
No.
I was talking to somebody before she got on her flight and she was like super anxious about it. I'm like, "No, that's fine. Like you'll get through TSA super easy." She goes, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, they're not checking anything." She goes, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, because the shutdown. Why would they work?" And she got super scared. It was super funny.
Freak people out. Like, hey, no, like, don't worry about it. Like, TSA's not gonna give you a hard time. They're barely checking people. Like, you're totally
Yeah,
fine.
not even fucking
And
looking.
everybody knows about it. So
Yeah, and it's really messed up that these people aren't getting paid because like 80.
this job has to happen. TSA has to happen.
Yeah, and I don't think the toilets and stuff at Mount Rushmore and like parks like that are being cleaned, which is kind of grody. I'm sure there are many more teenagers.
People are taking shits at Mount Rushmore and not flushing now.
I mean,
That's what I would do.
the toilets are probably just clogged as hell and not even doing anything. George W. Washington. I was about to say George W. Bush. I was like, he's not on the Mount
George
Rushmore.
W. Washington.
George Washington is probably just smelling
with
doo
shit.
doo and was like, somebody clean this shit up.
So TSA shut down. Is this just like what? Is it like parks too?
Yeah, so parks, parks.
Yosemite is closed.
No,
How am I gonna see Yogi Bear?
I don't think.
Oh, it's
I don't think
Yellowstone.
I don't know if they're closed or they're just not being maintained. I think they.
Should I just go hunting there?
I mean, yeah.
Who's gonna stop me?
Which is like the one with like the water that shoots up? Is that
the,
Yosemite?
the oh, what are those things called? The geysers.
Yeah, the geysers.
Geezers? the geezers.
The geezer,
old
the
guys.
old geezers. Yeah, I would totally just go play
Geysers?
in the old geezer.
Ooh. Ever been in a cockpit before? Ever seen an old man naked? Great airplane quote. Perfectly placed and timed airplane quote, by the way.
Yeah. Gabe, I want to shout out a sponsor for today. I haven't told you about it, but it's Hadara Bilski's dog hunt. You know, she's trying to get a dog, so everybody go like that post.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Huge shout out and sponsorship today. There is this girl that we know who used to go to our camp who is, those typical, like, oh, how many likes do I need to get for this to happen? But, like, she's legit.
She's legit.
She texted in a group chat with her parents, and it was like, if I got 1 million likes on an Instagram post, could we get a dog? And of course the parents were like, yes, you're a loser. You're not going to get 1 million likes on your Instagram post.
We hate you.
Yeah. She was like, Dad. Dad was like, yes, it'll never happen.
I hate you.
You were a mistake. And she posted on Instagram, worth a shot. She starts off with worth a shot. This girl, I don't know how many. She has 2,000 followers on Instagram.
But it wasn't like that before. She got a lot because of this.
She has 350,000 likes on this Instagram post. Please go like it for all 20 of our viewers.
Let's make
Hadara.
a difference.
Let's get this girl a dog because clearly her parents hate her. It's Hadara, Hadara, Bilski,
Bah!
BILSKY.
Gabe was looking at
Hadara
me to make a
Bilski.
noise because I like went up to the mic ready to talk, but I didn't really have anything to say, so I just made that noise. I'm sorry, guys.
No one knew that you went up to the mic though, so you could have just backed off.
Yeah,
but
but you were looking really like excitedly.
I needed help. I needed help. That's what I was looking at. But no, I don't know how we got off topic. But are we doing? So now we're gonna actually move on.
Question for you, just about this real fast. If you were her dad, would you get her the dog if she didn't hit 1 million? Like she's at 350,000. That's a lot.
I'd get her the dog if she got 10. Like she got 3. She's at 350,000. She's like a third of the way there, almost a third of the way there.
I get her. What?
I'll get her like a half a dog.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. Like get her like one.
Like
third
ask
of a
her
dog.
what type of dog she wants, and then get her a cat. Like I'd get her a cat.
Get her a cat dog, like from the show, the one with like the cat on one end and the dog on the other.
That's like 2 million likes worth.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
science must be close.
Okay, now actually let's move on to our. I'm actually really excited for this segment. It's called, well, it's called Explain Your Tweet. Matan and I are very, very active on Twitter. You can follow me at Gabe Smestad, GABESMESTAD.
You can follow
Currently
me
at 176
at M.
176 followers.
You can follow me at M Rosenfeld18, MROSENFELD 18, 18. My yeah.
ONEEIGHT 18.
No, that's not it. Stop. I want to get more followers. Okay.
So
I have yours screenshotted. Okay. You want me to go through them? Just ask you. Let me know what you think.
of your favorite tweets of mine?
Yeah. Just like of recently.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Which ones have you liked? Because you don't really like any of my tweets, so I'm
No, I just have screenshots of the ones that
of my
I have two specific ones that I want to ask
that you want
to.
to. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So the first one is, quote, "How can anyone even come close to despising Andrew Luck?" Unquote. Why do you like Andrew Luck so much?
Dude, I was watching an NFL mic'd up video, and of just Andrew Luck, and he is the nicest guy ever. Have you ever seen one of those videos?
Yeah, so I've seen Baker's, which was savage, and I also saw Case Keenum's, where he and Phillip Rivers, and neither of them cursed, so it was really funny. Like Case Keenum threw an interception, he goes, "Oh, fudge!" And I was like, seriously? Like,
It's probably because he was on the mic, though.
no, Case Keenum, like, have you ever seen that man in a helmet? He does not look like someone that would ever curse.
Okay, but I'm talking about Andrew Luck. I watched one of Andrew Luck, and whenever someone hits him, he's like, "Oh, that's a good hit, and he's like, "Oh, almost, buddy, almost." Like, he's so nice. How could anyone be mean? I would feel bad being mean to. He's a child. He's a smiley child who's good at throwing a football.
Amish people are notoriously nice. He looks Amish. He probably got nicer.
His smile, I just want to hold him, right? Like, I just want to hey, give me a hug. You're nice, and you're good at football. Like, he's so
and
I
pay
can't.
my bills.
Marry me. Hey, come on, let's get married. But no, yeah, that's why I tweeted that out. I was in my feelings because I was like, this guy is. I am a killer for people who are overly nice, because in this world you don't find that. And this guy is playing one of the most dangerous sports where these guys are ruthless. Most of the athletes who kill people come from football. So, and this guy's out there with people, potential killers and women hitters and child abusers, telling them, "Hey, good hit." That's the first time they've ever heard that, right? Like,
I mean,
so I don't.
Yeah, I doubt they get complimented on giving good hits. Probably
I doubt Kareem Hunt heard that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Bad. Shame.
Uh,
Okay, and then my next one is two that are very connected. You tweeted it out earlier today, I believe, where you said, "LOL, my dad's a virgin," and then you followed that up with, "Wait." So my question for you was, what popped into your head when you were thinking about your dad's sex life? Let's analyze this.
I love my father, Greg Smestad. I thank you for everything you've done for me in my entire life, but the man's a loser, right? Like, honestly, he's probably one of the funniest guys I've ever met in my entire life, besides myself. But he's so focused on work and everything, and me, I kind of just say dumb things all the time that come to my head. And today I told a group of people that my dad was a virgin, and they all laughed. So I was like, "Hey, just throw this on the tweeter, and hopefully I can get some likes."
We just throw that quick on the internet,
Yeah, let's just say that on the internet, because it's the internet. What could go wrong? But then I was thinking, hey, it would be kind of funny if I quoted my own tweet and was like, "Wait," because then that means I'm adopted or something. But no one found it funny. I currently have 0 likes, 0 retweets on either of those tweets. So I'm like, come on.
It's not for anyone. It's not for everyone. I mean, it's fine.
You know what? A lot of my tweets are not for everyone. I just think I have the wrong crowd following me, right?
Okay, so quick plug. If you guys think you're the right crowd, go hit Gabe up with follow.
Please follow me on Twitter. If you want to laugh, follow me. I mean, I don't really want to get too into my tweets, but I'm just gonna currently read a couple that I think are good. Wow, it's gonna take a while.
How about I'll say good job if they're good, and I won't say anything if I don't like them.
Okay. This one was funny. It has 10 likes. I recently started playing Fortnite again, and I got a kill, and but then I died, and instantly after I got a kill, I go, my Fortnite skills are like twin air mattresses. You don't sleep on them,
Good job.
right? Like don't sleep on my skills, and also
Good job.
if you can sleep on a twin air mattress, kudos.
I love
Kudos.
twin air mattresses. I don't love them, but I did sleep on them, and I still do quite often. Shout out Grandma and Grandpa.
I have one that that I thought should have gotten like at least 3 likes. I got one, and it was, some of you don't use makeup to cover your acne, and it shows. Okay, you don't have to say anything, but that's funny to me because, like, what? Come on, right? Like you're laughing. I see you laughing in the background.
I'm laughing because the idea of me not to say anything if I don't like it is super funny to me. I don't know.
No. Okay, you know that meme? It's like, oh, some of you didn't drink apple juice as a kid, and it shows, right? But like, this is like literally like, if you don't use makeup to cover your acne, it will show, right? Figuratively, people are like, oh, you didn't drink apple juice? Oh, it shows because you're a different type of person. But this is like a physical. I'm done.
Okay.
Like, I want to talk about your tweet.
Yeah, please.
I want to talk about your tweets. One I have up right now. It's just okay. First of all, you have an Android. Let's just start off. And you just you tweeted out the other day. Let's see, 2 hours ago actually, and you weren't really replying to anyone. It's just a thumbs up, right?
Thumbs up.
It's just a thumbs up.
Dude, you want me to get real?
It's the yellow thumbs up. You have no color associated with this emoji.
Here's what was happening. So, I was on my phone looking through my shit, and I was on Twitter, and then Complex came up, like in the not memories, but whatever it is, on like the second tab, and they had a Mac Miller thing, and I was like, fuck, I love Mac Miller, rip, and his thing is thumbs up, so I was like, yeah, thumbs up.
Oh, is it a tribute to Mac Miller?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really. It was just like, hey, we Gucci out here. Thumbs up.
Good job, Mac.
Yeah.
You see XXX is still putting out music?
Yeah.
I don't think he's not doing the dead thing right.
So I think it's his mom.
She's using her dead son for money.
I mean, you want to hear something really fucked that I heard? You know how like X has that song with Lil Peep?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently Lil Peep said to one of his friends, "I'll never ever work with X. He hit a pregnant woman." And then, later they used his sample and made it, and then put X on the song.
Oh, that wasn't like a collaboration. That was like they used.
Yes, it was not supposed to be a collaboration.
That's fucked. That's really fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've lost some good artists this past year, but I'm not gonna get into that because there's a lot of controversy behind those.
R.I.P. Banksy.
Right here, January 9th, you tweeted out, "Why are all of John Krasinski's characters so outdoorsy? Drive to work for once, you loser."
Okay, this was serious. I was watching Jack Ryan.
He's an actor, right? He's acting in movies.
You tell me.
Right?
Have you seen his interviews and stuff?
A little bit.
He definitely seems like a guy that would bike to work.
I mean, he did in The Office.
And you don't think he would in real life if he had a day job like that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dude, he's a total office biker. Okay, I was watching Jack Ryan, and he biked to the CIA. He's like, hey, I'm just gonna bike in the street like an asshole, and he did it in The Office, and it's just like, I get it, but you can take public transportation. You can drive your own car. Scranton's not like an urban place. You can't just walk.
Okay.
It's just annoying to me.
But if he's okay, so you
also,
want
that
to
was a good
keep
tweet.
putting. You got 1 like, so is it really a good tweet? I didn't like it.
The tweets are for me; they're not for others.
That's so facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
But do you really come on? Do you want to keep putting out pollution into the air? We already got so many
Look,
issues.
I just don't think I've ever seen an actor bike to their workplace in a TV show more than once. And the fact that he's done it in everything I've seen him in, which you know what else he's outdoorsy in? The Quiet Place.
Okay, well, that's a different.
He figured all that shit out super fast. You tell me like he wasn't like prepared because he like biked to work or like camped. I'm making a good point. Here. You know I am.
Okay, good point. But you're thinking it's a movie, dude. Like, come on.
He's an outdoor bike. Okay, you know what? I'm done with this because I know.
Oh, so there's an issue. There's an issue with like biking outdoor, like biking to work, right? That's a bad thing. That's a bad.
It's not inherently bad, but there is a type of person that does those type of things.
Good people.
I wouldn't say good people, just like nice people. Like the kind of people that are so nice, like eventually they're gonna start annoying you.
You know what actually is the worst type of human being? The person who has the share the road bumper sticker on their car. Like, oh, okay. So you're a cyclist, but I don't see you on a bike. You should put that sticker on a bike, not a fucking car.
They're the same type of person to put the student driver sticker on their kid's car after they already get their license and are still driving to school.
And they are the same type of person who follows their kid after they get their license on their first solo drive. Like, honestly, don't come at me with the share the road shit if you're on a car. Like I saw someone who like had a share the road sticker and wasn't trying to share the road. They were just, I don't know. Those people want attention, right? Like, hey, I'm a cyclist, but I'm going to drive.
I'm very against more than 2 bumper stickers or things on the back of your car. After that, I think it gets excessive and strangers don't need to know everything about you.
Like, coexist. Trump 2020. Like, I can't think of other. Baby on board. Here's all of my family in stick figures. We have a dog and a cat.
The family in stick figures really irks me.
You only see those on huge SUVs. Like, imagine someone who had a family stick figure but was alone and just had one stick figure on the back of their like Nissan Cube.
My friend's mom has that, and so my friend has 3 siblings. So she has a sticker for both parents, the 4 children, and then 2 dogs. And it's the most excessive thing I've ever seen.
Like, hey, look at our car. We have a family. Like, it's a weird flex, right? Like, why would you want to flex about your family?
That's just giving more information to be stolen.
You don't, like, you might as well just be like, hey, this is my address and this is my working hours. Like, come on. No, get to know me. Come to my house.
All right. You want to do some Q&As?
I mean, what else? What else do we got to do?
Yeah, I mean,
do we have good questions though? We can answer the internet's most asked
questions.
No. Actors are doing that. Do we have good questions?
We have some good ones.
Okay, are these anonymous?
Yeah, we'll keep them anon, except for one that I really can't. Okay.
Okay.
You saw the new Halloween film, aka Michael Myers, and did you like it and why?
Quick answer, no. I did not see the new Halloween film. You're laughing too hard. I didn't get this joke.
Anyway. Okay. I didn't see it either. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, next question.
You saw the film My Bloody Valentine?
Someone is really interested in my... No, I did not see the film.
Yeah.
No, I did not see the film Bloody Valentine. I'm sorry.
It happens.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
One of my campers said, Old Kfar, ?
Old Kfar.
It's a nice place. Great view.
Great view. For those who don't know where that is,
it's just a place with a good view.
Next question. Great view.
Do you believe fraternity hazing builds character? He said build character, but I think you mean builds character, or is it detrimental to a college student's development? He really meant to say development, but he can't really type. That was Danny's. I'm not going to keep him anonymous. He doesn't know how to spell.
Danny Ingber has the fattest fingers and the dumbest brain. So, he's not going to type well. Fraternity hazing? That is such a huge topic now. One of our friends actually was telling me that the frat he wanted to rush at USC recently just got caught with like one of the fraternity leaders there was a picture of him with a paddle in his hand and a pledge like on his all fours. Just like clearly if I use my my brain, that guy's spanking the other guy.
Yeah, that sucks, but also it's kind of a funny picture, and I understand why he wanted that to be taken.
It's a hilarious picture, but I've heard some really, really shitty hazing things. Like, I don't know if I want to put them on the podcast, what I've heard, and it's scary. That's why I'm not rushing. I don't think I'm gonna rush.
What I will say, as someone who like went through like a tough high school sport that like very much like tries to break you to build you back up, like there is some value, I believe, in putting a group of people together through a tough thing. But there definitely is a limit to that.
There's like some of the stuff.
I think once it becomes
immoral.
excessive,
it's so immoral.
Excessive drinking, I think that can be a huge issue. I don't know. We're getting super serious on the topic, but it is.
Well, no, it depends what it is. Like, it's a little fun. Like, hey, get naked and do a lap around the house in the cold. That's like, hey, come on. Like, it's tradition in a way, but like, hey, drink all of this alcohol and die. Like, yeah, there's a line. There's a line with everything.
Yeah, I think, drink no alcohol and make new friends.
And die is a different thing.
Oh, okay, we were going with two different paths. Happens. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be DTF in college, down to friend.
All right, next question. I think this is hopefully for you. Do you have meningitis yet?
No. I think I know who that's from. Was this put on this?
Just that girl that you used to really like.
Yeah, this is the girl I used to really like. No. So my my plans were to, I was supposed to see a couple friends for New Year's, and my mother I had a headache, so of course my mother thought I had meningitis. So my New Year's I spent playing What the Meme with my mother, my father, and like a friend. So it was tough to say, but no, I do not. I had to text them like, hey, sorry guys, I might have meningitis, because that's what my mom says, and mommy's always right.
Amen.
Amen.
Shout out my mom.
Shout out to my mom too.
No, bigger shout out to my mom.
I do not have meningitis, but just at the very rare chance that this question was directed at you, do you have meningitis yet?
Well, let's break it down a little bit. So, meningitis. So the first part of this is obviously, men.
Sexist.
Men. So why isn't it they? So, no, I don't have they-ig-itis.
Okay, next question.
I didn't know where I was going with that. Okay, this one's for Mika, and he says, what's my most arousing quality? And I actually thought about this, but do you need a second? I can tell you what I think.
Mika Salzberg. This kid is a teddy bear.
What I'll say is it's hit for me. I think he dresses really well. I also really like his facial hair. That's my thing.
I think it's when he breathes with his mouth open.
Oh, also when he eats, because he spaces out and it's super funny.
Yeah, I think for me it's when he mouth breathes. I think that's his most arousing quality, when he's spaced out and he's mouth breathing.
Because at least, you don't know what he's thinking, but at least you know he has enough air.
Like, is he alive? Like, oh, okay, he's breathing in and out, but like, it doesn't matter what's going on up there, because usually, hey, come on, let's be honest.
Not much. It's not much.
No, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, you got me. But yeah, no, yeah, it's his mouth breathing for me. He's a mouth breather sometimes. I love the kid, but it's kind of sexy.
Okay. That's all I really have for questions.
I didn't have any questions today.
What?
It's kind of sad. I didn't get asked any questions today.
Bro, we are on the
Hmm.
same accounts.
Yeah, but I can't really. Maybe I asked a couple friends to ask me a question, but I can't even really find my phone here.
It happens. All right.
I found
Ready
it.
to close this shit out?
Yeah, but so we apologize. We also went with no guests today because we thought that don't slow us down. We don't want to get slowed down.
Yeah. All right. Before we close out, give 2 recommendations on things you've been really fucking with recently, like a movie, a TV show, album, something like that.
Wow, that's actually a really good thing. I'm fucking hard with. I've been always fucking hard with this, but the show Big Mouth,
Okay.
I fuck hard with that. Like, shout out to Big Mouth, shout out to Nick Kroll, shout out to the writers of Big Mouth. I fuck hard with Big Mouth. It is the funniest show. Is like probably the most well written show besides The Office, in my opinion. And like that's a hot take probably. There's a lot of shows that are well written, but the shows that I've seen, The Office and Big Mouth are the 2 most well written shows.
Love it. Okay.
But another with music, no music, no new friends. Yeah, I guess I just have to say Netflix. That's all I've been doing. Also, shout out to getting better grades. I'm fucking with that hard.
Oh, really? Good looks.
Yeah, good looks. It's all about that. But honestly, good to be back in college. Good to be back on the podcast grind. Hopefully, we can get a guest. But I want to know you always show me new things. So I want to see what you're fucking with.
So, TV show, I mentioned it earlier, but Jack Ryan. I saw a lot of ads for it, which kind of turned me off to it because I was like, okay, Amazon being hella thirsty. But then I watched it, and I don't know. I'm really into like, not necessarily just military movies, but like military movies with a plot, and it dealt a lot with like PTSD and shit like that. John Krasinski was super cool. He fucks up some terrorists, which is always a good time.
Oh yeah, Drax them scrounts.
Amen. So yeah, that's with that. Best song of 2018, Space Cadet. I talked about this with
Oh, you shut your
best song of
mouth.
2018.
No way. Can we? No. We're not even close to that. We're debating this. Let's get into a fucking debate right now.
Wait. First, let me finish this out by saying, Young
Okay.
Boy Never Broke Again. I don't want to say breakout artist 2018, but he's definitely, I fuck with him probably the most of any artist right now.
Okay, fuck you. Best song of 2018, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, in the opinion that is mine, the best song of 2018,
Are you just trying to think, or
Lucid Dreams. I'm just gonna say that right now.
why?
That's
I heard-
such an awful song to pick. I was
I was-
stalling and I couldn't think of a
I
song.
was in the car, driving. This was like January 5th, so pretty fresh off the new year. And I heard Lucid Dreams, and I got so mad because I was like, "Fuck, we agreed to leave this in 2018. No, like this was a 2018 thing. This was 2018 culture." And then I heard it, and I got super angry. I don't have any.
2019's off to a hot start though. That egg thing was hilarious.
Yeah, but now it's got too many copycats for sad things.
Oh,
Have you seen all
that
the sad
happens
ones?
though. Yeah, that happens. Like, oh, can we get like the Twitter cucumber or something like that? It's like, oh, can we get this cucumber to get the most retweets on Twitter? Like, no, come on. We spent all of our energy getting this egg 20 million likes.
Yeah, I started to see them like. I saw
Everywhere.
a sick girl that was like, if an egg could get like 30 million, I should be able to get one. And then I was like, okay, I'll
come
like it
on.
then.
Don't compare yourself to an egg.
Dude,
That's the world famous egg. Come on, don't do that.
want to hear something crazy? I was thinking about it the other day. I was making myself eggs, and I said, these were 4 chickens that just never had a chance. And then I went, no, and I Ezekiel Ellioted that shit, and just
Oh, actually, I want to close this off with like kind of I have really dumb moments in my life. I'm not really the smartest kid, streetwise, bookwise. I'm a genius, but streetwise, I'm not the smartest kid. And I was thinking on the other day, I was eating a hamburger with an egg on top, and I was thinking like my friend was telling me, hey, that's a chicken that was never fertilized, and I was thinking, hey, what if I take grocery store eggs and fertilize them? And for like 20 seconds, I actually was thinking I could make these this thing work. And then I after 20 seconds, I was like, I'm an idiot. And that was it. That was my whole thought process. No one ever has to know. No one ever had to know, but I think I will come onto the podcast and expose myself that.
Can I expose myself also? Because that's a really good story, really embarrassing, and I'd like to tell one of me. I was emasculated. I was working, and I was like basically babysitting, and I'm sitting down, and I was pretty sure these pants had been a problem for me for a while, where I would get the plumber's tail, and I'm sitting down, and the kid goes, "But," and I was like, no, and I like, and I check, and I'm good, okay. I checked, and I was good. But he told all of his friends, and it ended up being like 5 3-year-olds all making fun of me and saying they saw my butt and trying to slap my ass. So there you go. That's a quick story for you.
Those are some good embarrassing stories. And you know what? This has been a good session. This has been a good run. Hopefully we can get a guest on next episode.
Yeah, let us know who you guys want to see. We'll try and get somebody good. We have a couple people in mind that we'll try to get on, especially, Super Bowl coming up soon. So hopefully we can get a good fun cast.
Especially, that's gonna be exciting. But hope you all have a good day. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at PPB Entertainment. Follow us on Twitter at PPB Entertainment, and follow us each on our own Twitters, which we plugged before. I don't want to plug it again. Don't follow me on Instagram. Don't friend me on Facebook.
You can friend his mom.
Those are my public. You can friend my mom. She loves selfies. But besides that, this has been Gabe Smestad.
This has been Matansky.
And Matan Rosenfeld.
Peace out, y'all.
See ya.